Hey guys, Joanna coming back in, gonna do a battle replay here in Thrones of Britannia. We have a 3v3 siege. The defending factions on the battlefield, we have two DYFLIN factions, one of the Gwent factions. Let's get into those guys real quick here. We'll start off with, I don't know which one of the two DYFLIN armies here are. I know that one of them is being commanded by Death from Nuki. He is bringing with him, from what I can see, he's bringing with him 4 units of Spear Guard, 4 Herdmen, 2 units of Huskarls, 3 Berserkers, 4 units of Hunters, 2 Mailed Horsemen, and his general is a unit of the Hearth Guard. Pretty sure, actually, that's this guy over here. Actually, I think this is the guy over here. Yeah, he's got a bunch of spears and swords with him. Let's see, check his Berserkers. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is him. The other DYFLIN army is actually on the opposite side of the settlement here. Other DYFLIN player is Encole. He's bringing with him 3 units of spears, 3 units of Herdmen, 4 Huskarls, 3 Berserkers, 4 Hunters, 2 Mailed Horsemen, and his general is also a Hearthguard. So DYFLIN is obviously bringing they're all bringing the same units, just different army compositions. Final defending army on the battlefield we have is Gwent, being commanded by Freakon. He is bringing with him 6 units of Tilu Spear Guard, 4 units of Mailed Swords, 2 units of Mailed Axemen, 4 Longbows, 3 units of the Royal Ultraver Horses Cavalry. I'm not exactly sure how to say that cavalry name. Let's see, actually, can we find them? There they are. 3 units of these guys. Elite melee cavalry there. And actually, wow, I just noticed that a lot of these guys are actually facing the wrong way. Hopefully they turn around before the attackers get up here. So that will round out the defending factions. Getting into the attacking factions, we'll start off way over here with Tepon playing as Stratklut. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, or it's just Stratklut. I don't know. He's actually got a very interesting army composition for an attacker. He's got nothing but spears. He's got 13 units of the Tilu spears, 6 units of longbows, and his general is a Royal Tilu melee cavalry. Getting into his first ally here, we have the Norse, being commanded by Teenage Mutant Ninja Dog. He is bringing with him 4 units of the Hesir Spearmen, 4 units of Jom's Vikings, which those guys are very, very, very nasty. Very, very nasty units. He is bringing with him 3 units of Berserkers, 2 Mailed Huskarls, 2 units of Mailed Archers, 2 Viking Scouts. He's bringing with him 2 catapults, so I don't know if maybe he brought one because Stratklut did not. And his general here is a unit of the Royal Huskarls. Final attacking army on the battlefield today, we have Mercia. Mercia is being commanded by David. He is bringing with him 4 units of Mailed Spearmen, 10 units of the Mailed Thanes, 4 Fjord Archers, 1 Catapult, and his general is a unit of the Royal Bodyguard there. So there we go. Battle is 31 minutes, 30 seconds long. Pretty even numbers, 55-20 for the defenders, 58-05 for the attackers. Let's get this one underway. Probably going to get over and see what the artillery is going to do. I'm assuming they're probably just going to start firing immediately. Yes, does look as though they are firing. Starting to see some of the DYFLIN force actually making his way over. He's going to start coming over here to defend the walls against Mercia. Do have the Stratklut Archer, Gwent Archers here. 4 units of Longbowmen starting to quickly rush their way down the walls over here. Probably to try and get in front of the Norse army there. And DYFLIN on this side really doesn't need to move very much. Let's see what kind of siege equipment we have here. We've got 2 towers and, wow, 2 towers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rams. Amazing. That is quite the army composition. Does look like Norse is getting some shots in. He's actually taking out some of the towers there. So probably a pretty good idea to get some shots in there. Actually, ooh, this wall's getting really close to coming down. 80% on this wall damage here. Should be coming down here momentarily. One more shot. There we go. So a breach has now been made by the Norseman here, starting to bring up one of his artillery a little bit closer there. Second one is moving up as well. Let's get on over here, see what Mercia is doing. quickly bringing up his 3 towers. One of his rams, probably going to try and bash down that gate. DYFLIN army on this side, bringing up his Eastern hunters, putting them up onto the walls. They are firing fire ammunition into one of the heavy siege towers. Probably not going to do a whole lot of damage there. Actually, they are getting the damage up pretty quickly, but I don't think it's going to be enough before these towers get to the wall, or especially this one tower gets to the wall here. Just don't think it's going to be enough.
Dismantle their defenses!
Take a little picture of that. That looks like a pretty good picture. Yeah, Ram is still moving up. Let's see what Norse is doing. He is bringing up one of his towers, continuing to bombard the settlement, actually, with his artillery. It looks like he's trying to take out some of the longbowmen here on the front gate. I would say that he'd probably be better off to bring the artillery closer to the walls and maybe start trying to get some of these troops down. As we do see, Gwent is bringing a bunch of their spears over in this direction as well. Do have a Norse unit here. A unit of berserkers have landed, and they are getting up onto the walls. What would be in their direction? Some Welsh mailed swordsmen in the way there. Do have some more units making their way back over. Actually, a unit of spear guard here for DYFLIN, swinging their way back around. Do have a unit of the Seer Spearmen also, and some of the Jams Vikings making their way up on that side. Let's get back over here. See what Strat Kroot is up to. Currently holding, he's actually got one of his towers up on the wall. Men are starting to get off of the tower here. This unit of spears, actually, wow, they got wrecked. They've lost almost 40 men so far, and the infantry just getting in. So these archers must be doing a fantastic job so far on their kills. Very good job so far with his archers. He's got 6 units of longbows, so I mean, it's not not entirely surprising that he's just getting some really good kills. Surprising that these guys aren't getting into their shield castle or shield wall position. They'd probably be deflecting a lot more shots. We do have some combat going on over here. 2 units Berserker and 1 unit of the mailed spears taking on a unit of spear guard there for DYFLIN. Norse is challenging this breach here. Unit of spear guard there for DYFLIN. Mailed Huskarls. Actually, wow, there says that they're winning. That's pretty amazing. Wow, they got cut down pretty good. It must have taken a lot of archer fire on their way in. Speaking of archers, still on the wall here for Gwaine. Actually, he's been able to knock down one of the towers. That's shocking. Norse archers are pulling back. A unit of mailed archers there. We do have some archers. Looked like they were coming through the gate. Let's get back over here onto Mercia's side. He does have his towers up onto the wall. One of his towers actually got burned down as well. Wow. Very good job with the archers here by the defenders so far. Let's get into some of the fighting here. Some mailed thanes taking on a unit of Eastern herdmen here for DYFLIN. Pretty sure that these mailed thanes are probably going to... Actually, it says that they're losing. Wow, they are losing combat currently. Are there archers in the area? No, I don't see any archers here for the defending DYFLIN on this side at least. Do have some more. Is his artillery firing? It is. Let's see where they're shooting. Shooting in onto this wall. Oh, God. Actually sent a couple of men flying over here. Looks, I think he hit both of it. His own unit and the unit of the Eastern herdmen there. Well, not a good shot there. He's still trying to take some more damage to the wall. Actually, wow, big shot there. All 4 of them landing there. It looks, 2 of them landed. Getting up to 72% damage there. They have broken through the gate, but I don't think his swords are doing very well down here. Yeah, mailed thanes are definitely getting beaten up by this unit of Eastern herdmen there in that gate causeway there. Some more infantry making their way over here. Some of the Eastman Huskarls on their way over here, getting into combat with some more of the apologies there, the mailed thanes. We do have DYFLIN sending over his 4 units of his Eastern archers. Let's swing back around over here, see how Norse is doing. Still not being very successful. I think him losing one of those towers was definitely a big part of his attack. Not going very well. It doesn't look like it's going very well here at all. No, not very good. Oh, wait, what is this? We have archers here for Gwent out in melee combat. Are they out of ammunition already? I mean, it's possible, but I don't know how he would have had that many. Oh my God, just in time getting over here. Mailed horsemen getting a huge charge in onto the back of the unit of Jams Vikings there. Berserkers still fighting away. They are exhausted though, and they're not looking very good. some mailed axemen there. 2 units of spear guard here for DYFLIN on this side. Let's see how Strat is doing on this side. Sending in all of his spears. He's got 4 units of spears so far. Does have a tower on this side, but it looks like he's given up on this tower. It looks like he's just going to send a bunch of forces up. He's actually got his archers very close. Hopefully they don't climb the tower. Okay, he pulled them back. Looked like they were getting ready to climb up onto that tower as well. I don't think it would have gone very well. Whoa, what is this? That's confusing. Don't know how he has a unit of spears. Like, the flag is over there, but the rest of the unit must be over here somewhere. Let's get into some of the fighting here. Take a look. Spear on spear combat so far. No swords charging in. We do have a unit of Eastman Huskarls now charging in. Look at these guys. Look at the size of that axe. And here they come. They're going to come charging on in here, try and give their spears a little bit of relief. Around on this side, some more of the Toulouse Spear Guard taking on some Eastern Herdmen over here. The Herdmen are definitely winning that combat, yeah. It's Tier 1 swords versus Tier 3 spears, but it's spears versus swords. Most of the time it's going to go in the favor of the swords. Actually, Stratkalut is actually abandoning his attack over here completely, switching the rest of his army down over here to meet up with Norse, and the Norse faction looks pretty beaten up. Let's take a look at the numbers here. Actually, still pretty close. 4320 for the defenders and 4400 for the attackers, so not too bad. Mercia making a little bit of headway on this side. He did open up that breach, as we did see. Oh no! Charging a unit of spears through this gate. They just took so much oil damage. Wow, almost 30 men down in that unit. Probably should have been, I would have rather them just seen them come through here, through the breach point. They would have been able to attack this unit of the, well actually no, they could have just come straight through here, maybe come around and tried to give a hand on this side, but the spears have made their way through. Doesn't look like they're going to stop to try and hold or capture the gate. Wondering where he's going to go. Oh, here comes another unit of the mailed horsemen for DYFLIN. Looked like he was going to try and get a charge. Is he, in fact, still going to go for a charge? They're still moving. Wonder if he's going to come in and try and get a charge onto the back of these spears. Looks like that's where they're going. Here they come. Ooh, good charge. Kind of good charge. Looked like some of the wagons here kind of held their charge up a little bit there. Did have a second unit of the mailed horsemen come around for a charge on this side also, but Mercia does look like they're starting to take control of this side of the settlement, captured the gates, so that is definitely good. Norse here still having a very tough time trying to make his way through here. I don't know why he's not using his tower also, but it looks like he's just going to try and push his way through this breach point. Defenders do have a decent amount of units here, 3 units of the Toulouse Spear Guard. And we do have another unit of longbowmen here that are not out of ammunition. I don't know why they're so close to the front line there. Hopefully they're not losing men. It does say that they are in combat though, so don't know why the archers are way up there. Some more Toulouse Spear Guard there. Let's swing back over onto this side. Yeah, DYFLIN's probably just going to finish this off over here. Charged in some of their, actually 2 units of the longbows have charged in. Herdmen on this side starting to lose combat as they are taking on 4 units, but we do see some of the longbows starting to waver there. Not looking very good. Do have a unit of longbows here. They have made it around the edge. Maybe they're going to try and come in and silence these archers. We do have the 4 units of the hunters there for DYFLIN starting to pull back. These archer towers are probably getting some great kills onto these longbowmen here as they're just trying to run. Yeah. Oh, now he's going to pull them back again. Going to lose some more men. Being very indecisive, actually. Not sure he knows what he wants to do there. Let's swing back around over onto Mercia's side, see how he's doing. He does still have a lot of units inside. How much reserves does he have? He still actually has a decent amount of reserves. A lot of swords back here. So hopefully he starts pushing his swords up, as his spears currently are... Actually, his 2 units of spears over here just kind of holding. Does have some more of his mailed thanes here taking on some berserkers and a unit of the mailed horsemen. Not looking too good. Unit of spears on this side though. They have formed their shield castle. I actually really like the the shield wall, shield castle in Thrones of Britannia. I think it looks really, really nice. But they are going to be blocking and protecting this side for their army, so good job there. Let's get back over here, see how the Norse army is doing. Still just, he's just trying to push as much as he can through this breach. It's not going to work out in his favor, I don't think. Norse have a lot left. Not really. He's got one unit of berserkers back. Another unit of berserkers on a tower. We do have some cavalry, actually. Gwent has sallied out some cavalry, taking on the Viking scouts. On this side, 2 units of his royal Ukulver. I don't know how to say it. The Royal Toulouse general here for Strathclyde has made his way over as well. The Gwent cavalry is going to pull out. Does not look... Okay, so he's not lost his cavalry completely. Royal Huscarls here for Norse are pulling away from the wall. They've lost 5 men so far. Strathclyde on this side, though, pretty good. Good thing that he moved down here. He's going to start using the initial Norse towers here. So it does look like they're having a little bit more of an effect on this side. You have a unit of the spears charging in against some of these. Wow, look at these guys with the blue shields. Very, very cool looking armor. Welsh mailed swordsman here getting into a unit of the Toulouse Spear Guard. Don't think those spears are going to... Actually, nope, there's 2 units there, so maybe they will. Maybe they will have a little bit of success on this side. I'm not sure how much success, though. But yes, this Norse army is just not doing very well at all. Doesn't look like he's really using his siege equipment to the best of what he could be using it for. His artillery, all of his artillery is out of ammunition. Wow. Kind of interested to see at the end army comp screen there to see what kind of damage his artillery was able to do. But yeah, oh wait, no, they're still fighting over here. Wow. Strathclyde still has a unit of spears over here that survived. There's 25 of them left. They are, looks like they're still just trying to chase these Eastman hunters around for DYFLIN on this side. Going to get a charge in. Yes, they did get a little bit of a charge in. They're going to halt up this unit of hunters there. But now, oh wow, look at the archer fire coming in from these hunters there. Getting some fantastic kills onto that spear guard. Oh, we actually have another unit of spears that have circled around, cutting off this unit of DYFLIN archers. Good job there by Strathclyde. I didn't see that unit come around. Where did they come from? I guess they came around this way here. So they've cut off. Now DYFLIN, on this side, looking a little bit backed up, a little caught out of space. All 4 of his archers are on this side. Spears might actually be out there. They're starting to waver one of these units of the East Hunters there. Let's swing back around onto this side. Strathclyde is pushing up on the streets here. He's got some of his Toulouse Spear Guards. 2 units of those making their way up. Some of the Welsh mailed swordsmen for Gwent are making their way back. Oh, wait, speaking of back, forgot to mention that in the beginning. This up over here, this is the victory point, way back up over here. So Strathclyde actually sending units in that direction. He's got 3 units of his spears. 1 taking on a unit of the berserkers there. 2nd unit of berserkers in their wedge formation. Here we go. These berserkers are going to cut these guys down. They're going to murder these spears. They better murder these spears. Is that a full unit? Yeah, full unit of berserkers. Yeah, these spears are not going to last very long at all. Vicious berserkers. Oh, they killed one. Wow. Actually, the berserkers are starting to lose. How are they losing? I guess these spears are really that good? They are giving a good walloping here to these berserkers. Now it seems the berserkers started to turn it around a little bit there. Let's get back over onto Mercia's side. Mercia has full control of this side of the settlement, so he did really good on this side. He's actually moving units over here to try and help the Norse out. I don't think the Norse... Well, actually, no. Norse might actually make it through here. He's pushing hard enough. He might actually make it through this breach. Mailed Huscarls in here cutting up onto these longbowmen there. Do have the general unit, Hearthguard unit over here for one of the DYFLIN forces. Gates are captured, so we have some Joms Vikings now making their way through the breach. Or through the gate, I should say. Going to get into these Hearthguard. Wow, Hearthguard down losing some more men there. Looks like he's about down almost 20 men so far. So wow, DYFLIN actually getting kind of swallowed up on this side. Another unit charging in their wedge formation. What was that? Eastman Huskarls charging in, trying to save their general. General now in melee combat. Its combat is even. Swing. Oh wow, what a turn. So all of the spears that made it close to, going up the hill I should say, towards the town center have now been destroyed. They've all been broken. What is still remaining? And actually, wow, 2 of the units of the DYFLIN archers survived over here. That's crazy. So DYFLIN was able to actually save some of his archers. I wasn't sure. I didn't think he was going to be able to get those archers back out of there with those spears in the way, but destroying these spear units there. Let's see what Mercia is doing. We do have some Mercian units taking on some more of the DYFLIN here. Pretty good fight going on. Some more mailed Thanes coming in, trying to back up DYFLIN. 2 units of Berserkers here. Berserkers are actually, wow, they're losing. I mean, this is close. The attackers are actually down about 600 men or so. But they're making some really good progress on this side. But DYFLIN here using this hill to his advantage. He's got his archers here getting some great volleys off. Let's see if we can see where they're firing into. Yeah, look at this. All these swords now making their way up here. They're going to start taking some volleys. Oh no, he's volleying way back over there. Okay. Miscalculated on where I thought the DYFLIN archers were going to fire. They are firing way down over here, getting some really good kills in onto this mailed Thane unit, but I think they're actually getting a lot of shots onto their friendly Berserker unit here. Yeah, look at the Berserkers just still dropping. They're out of control though, so they're gonna cut down as much as they can before they're dead. Oh god, Archer fire coming in, hitting these mailed Thanes now, since the Berserkers are surrounded. 4 Berserkers left, more Mercian units making their way up, some more mailed Spearmen. Do have 2 units of the Militia Fjord Archers here. Getting some shots off. Where are they firing? They're firing over here into this unit of Spear Guard coming around. I don't think these spears are really going to be able to hold back all of this here. We do, look at this. Royal Bodyguard unit for Mercia. The general unit here, 150 man strong. Oh wait, we have a general dead on the attacking side and an allied general. The Hearthguard general here for DYFLIN has lost his life as he is surrounded. Wow. But look, still more units of the north starting to waver. Some more Eastern Huskarls making their way over here. 12 minutes left in this battle replay, guys. I hope you're enjoying it so far. If you are, please make sure to hit that like button. Drop a comment down there below. I mean, this from Norse, he's wasted a lot of his army, the majority of his army, just trying to break through this breach point, which I don't really understand that. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, I know that he lost one of his towers moving up, but he still had this tower, and these 2 were his towers also. Starting to really look like the defenders are going to hold this, so, I mean, they have about 800 men now left over the attackers, I should say. 800 man advantage. This unit of the mailed Thanes up here. Actually, the DYFLIN archers coming down, giving aid to the Spear Guard. We do have another unit of archers just kind of hanging out over here. Might be beneficial for them to just come around and wrap into the back of these mailed Thanes, but no, it looks like they're going to come charging out. Going to try and hold back these 2 units of mailed Thanes. Don't think that's going to work out very well for the archers. What do we have coming over here? Another unit of depleted. Well, not depleted. They only lost 13. 13 Berserkers dead from this unit so far. They're making their way on over here. Going to try and congest this center point up a little bit more. Unit of Hearthguard here. Another general for DYFLIN. His general is still around. Let's get back over here onto the north side. See what we have going on. Norse general is inside the settlement. Oh wait, no, where is the Norse general? Is the Norse general the one that died? Oh, I don't know. I do not know. Yes, the Norse general was the enemy general that did lose his life. We have the Stratklut general over here trying to still push their way through here with cavalry. We have a lot of guys that aren't really fighting, though. I mean, this cavalry could easily just come up. Oh, actually, no, he can't. He can't really come up. Okay, never mind. I would try and be. I would seriously try and attack one of these two flanking sides first. What do we have here? Some more spears holding back the cavalry, but it looks like those spears. Yeah, they're routing. Oh no, that's Shazam's Vikings routing. Really? Wow. Still 9 minutes, 48 seconds left in the battle. Let's see how Mercia is doing. He has made the most advancement in this settlement so far. He's got his archers here. 2 units of his archers firing there. The other 2 units of archers here firing, getting some good shots. But DYFLIN has broken through Mercia's lines, charging in onto their archers. Feared archers are going to be getting into combat with some of these Eastman hunters there. 3 units of hunters going in, going to silence those 2 units of archers on that side. And it does look like Mercia is being silenced on this side as well. DYFLIN's got, let's see, 1 unit of berserkers. Oh, here comes a rear charge from Lord Berserkers. Yeah, these mailed things are now getting swallowed up. Oh, nasty. Nasty. Good job there, Berserker boy. Now they're going to charge in. Here comes the Royal Bodyguard for Mercia. They're going to take on a unit of Berserkers. Looks like all of this is now charging in onto this general for Mercia. I don't think this is going to go very well for him. The Mercian general losing men pretty quickly, down to 140 men so far. 2 units of Berserkers, some Eastern Herdmen. We also have some Huscarls over here, some more Spear Guard now making their way over. So it does look like Mercia has been defeated as well. This Norse army, well, Norse and Strathclyde army really still trying to break their way through here. But DYFLIN having a unit of Spear Guard there, unit of Huscarls and Berserkers on this side. Just don't know how well it's going to go. What is this? What did I just see? Oh. Gwent is sending his cavalry out. Looks like they're going to try and come around. Looked like I did see their arrows pointing, their lines pointing down over here. Maybe he's going to try and come out and around and get some good attacks in onto the rear of this tag team from Strathclyde and Norse. Actually, a lot of it is the Norse. I thought there was more Strathclyde over here. General is still pushing forward, though. 22 men left in the army. Is in that unit. Is the general dead? Still not yet. We have another general under attack. Oh, actually, the Hearthguard general for DYFLIN has made his way over here as well, just to make sure that this Royal Bodyguard general loses. But no, the Royal Bodyguard general doing well. Unit is winning. He's cutting these Huscarls and Eastern Herdmen down. These archers are doing fantastic on this side for Mercia, getting a bunch of kills. Wow, very well done. Let's see what we still have. Some Berserkers here down to 20. They are currently out of control, so they're just going to be swinging for the fences against this Royal Bodyguard unit. But oh, here they come. The Hearthguard general moving up. He is done watching his men fight. He wants to get his axe wet also. Here they come, going to charge in here. This general's probably not going to survive very much long there for Mercia. And there's the cavalry coming around for Gwent. This is still a fight. This is still a pretty big brawl right here. Norse is, I'm surprised that they survived as much as they did coming through here. The Strathclyde Gen is still there. 14 men left in the unit. I cannot tell if the general is dead, though. I'm going over the other Strathclyde units that are here, and it's, oh, general died recently, so he just recently died there. But the general has finally made his way through, and here comes a charge. Going to return the favor a little bit onto these Eastman hunters there for DYFLIN. Now, unfortunately, Gwent's cavalry is outside of the settlement, way out over here by the artillery. I don't know why they're just hanging out over there. There's nothing really to fight. But yes, Norse has been successful on this breach there. Let's see how much Mercia still has. Mercian general is still alive, currently down to 48 men, but he is losing, pretty much losing decisively. Yeah, the Hearthguard in here, Berserkers and a unit of Spear Guards still there for DYFLIN, and there we go. Royal Bodyguard here for Mercia is starting to waver now. Archers still firing, though. These guys are still trying to get some more kill. Oh, their general just died. Rough. General has shattered now. These units of Mercian archers are going to go. Stratklute is charging his cavalry through. He's trying to get over here to help his ally out. I just don't think he's going to make it over there in time. The other two units of the Fjord archers here from Mercia have now shattered as well, quickly being chased down by those hunters. Oh, did the general break too? Where'd he go? I missed a broken. Yes, there he is. The Stratklute general has broken as well. Norse is still... Wait, what is Norse doing? Norse is now coming back out of the settlement. Not sure exactly why he's doing that. Berserker unit coming over here. Guess maybe they're just going to have a little bit of a one-off field battle kind of situation here. Nope, Berserkers are turning... Okay, so Norse is now turning back around. But I think that's going to leave him out a little bit there. Here comes this unit of the Royals. No, they're going to come over and hit this unit. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know why Norse came back out. But look at the amount of bodies. Jesus. There's bodies all over the place. Red uniforms, blue uniforms everywhere. It's pretty much combat. Oh, wow. Look at this front courtyard here. So many men running away. Fjord archers, 43 men in that unit, 59 in that unit. See, it's what happens when you lose your general in Thrones of Britannia. It really hurts your army a lot more than it does in other Total War games. 3 minutes 43 seconds left. This is over, guys. Yeah, the attackers only have 313 men left. Pretty good attempt there by Mercia on this side. He did as best as he could. I still don't know what Norse is doing. He's just kind of lining up over here now. Guess he's just giving up. He's just going to stand there. Stratklute still has a unit of spears, though. Toulouse Spear Guard making their way up towards the hill here for the town center. Cavalry for Gwent have made their way back in. I do have it on fast forward, guys. Just trying to see what's going to happen here. I don't think these spears are really going to make it very far, though. Well, let's see. They're actually going to get into some combat. What are they taking on? Welsh mailed swords. 2 units of the Spear Guard here also for Gwent. Here they go. They're going to charge in onto this unit of the Welsh mailed swordsmen in their shield castle. And combat again is taking place here. I'm kind of a little shocked by what Norse was doing. Oh, actually, Norse is starting to move again. But DYFLIN is sending units over here. Are these archers out of ammunition? Yes. 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 Okay, so these 3 units of archers are going to come charging in onto a lot of probably really pissed off Norsemen. I don't know if that's a good idea for DYFLIN, but I mean, the battle's over. The battle is definitely over here. I guess maybe he's just sending them over here to try and hold them up for the rest of his infantry to get over here. We do have some berserkers making their way over. Unit of Spear Guard as well. So DYFLIN is sending over the rest of his reinforcements on over here to take on the rest of the Norse army. Yeah, these archers are just getting chewed up here. DYFLIN still moving units over. Here comes the berserkers. We're going to follow in with these berserkers here, see what they're going to do. Sorry, this berserker and spear combination. And here comes the berserkers. They're going to charge in onto the backs of these mailed Hussar spearmen who just were victorious and now getting charged from behind by some berserkers and spears. And look at that. Oh, God, just destruction as soon as the berserkers get in there. Blood starting to splatter all over the place. 26 seconds left in this battle replay. More units coming over. We have another second unit of berserkers that made their way over, and there we go. The Norse army is wavering. That is going to be the end of this one. 14 seconds left. So, pretty good battle. I would definitely say it was a pretty good battle. Some questionable tactics there on the, at least for Stratklute and for the Norse army. But let's get into some of the army comps here. We'll start off with Death from Nuki's army. I'm pretty sure he's the guy that sent the battle in. So, dude, thank you for sending this battle replay in. He's got some spears here, 121. Getting down to his herdmen here, 119. 101 for some of his Huskarls. Getting into his berserkers here, 125, 119, 195. Very well done there. His archers, not a whole lot of kills. Top there with 56. And his 2 units of mailed horsemen top there with 59. Encole here with the 2nd DYFLIN faction. His general, 106 kills. Unit of Spear Guard there with 90. Some of these Eastern Herdmen here, 100 kills there. Getting into his Eastern Huskarls here, 120, 101. His Berserkers really not performing very well, only top here with 79. His Archers, again, still really not very good. Top with 2 here with 38. And his Cavalry top unit there was 67. And we're getting into Gwent here. His General, 42 kills. Unit of Spears here, 227 kills for this unit of Spear Guard. Amazing. Wow, that's crazy. Moving on a little bit further, here's some of the Welsh Mailed Swordsmen, 232 kills. 150 here for some Mailed Axemen. Archers, again, really not doing very well. Top unit of his Cavalry here with 75. Getting on to the attacking armies, his General for Mercia, Royal Bodyguard, 138 kills. Mailed Spearmen, 124. Second unit, 106. Mailed Thanes here, 124, 108. 77, 68. Getting into his Fjord Archers here, looks like the top kill is going to be 78. His Catapult actually did get 20 kills. His General, like I said, did end up with 138 kills. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle here with the Norse faction. His General, 93 kills. Unit of Spears for him, 102 kills. Wow, Spears actually did pretty good in this battle. 127 here for a unit of the Joms Vikings, 176, 97. The other unit with only 63. Getting into his Berserkers, 167, 112. His Mailed Huskarls here, 111 there. Archers, again, well, he only brought 2 units of Archers, so not a whole lot. And his Catapults here, 34 and 25, so not a whole lot of kills. They did break down 1 wall section. And then finally we have Taipan here with Strathclyde, his General, 66 kills. All the rest of his army is Spears aside of his Archers, so we're just going to go through his Spear Guard here. 155, 106, 112, 76, 168. Good job there. Getting into his Archers here. Highest kill for his Archer unit looks to be 41. So, alright guys, there you go. Quick battle here in Thrones of Britannia. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, like I said, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment down. Let me know what you guys would have done differently, what you think of the attackers' tactics and everything. So, alright guys, this is going to be the end of the replay here. Hope you guys do have a good rest of your day. Stay safe, and I will talk to you guys soon.